PN junction as a rectifier. It is a device which converts AC into DC or bidirectional current and voltage into a unidirectional current and voltage. The rectifiers are of two types. First is half wave rectifier and second is full wave rectifier. This is the diagram of half wave rectifiers. Here D is diode. This is PN junction diode D, and we get the output voltage V. The output and input is given. Input signals are as above sinusoidal wave, and output is one-sided wave, which is half wave, which is above side we get. Figure first shows the circuit diagram for the use of PN junction diode as a half wave rectifier, while the figure second represents the input and output waveforms. The input AC is the alternating current, is connected to primary of the step down transformer, while a PN junction diode in series with load resistance is being connected across the secondary of the transformer. The output is being taken across the load resistance RL. Working during positive half cycle of input at a secondary S1 is positive while S2 is negative. The positive is applied to P type while negative is applied to N type semiconductor of the PN junction diode. Hence the diode is forward biased and current flows through the circuit in the path S1 D X RL Y S2 and S1. Hence at output X is positive and Y is negative. Hence positive half cycle exists. During negative half cycles of input of secondary S1 and negative and S2 is positive, as negative is applied to P type and positive to N type, the PN junction diode is in reverse bias. Hence current do not flows. Hence in this negative half cycle output is absent. As the input is bidirectional, output is unidirectional. It is a rectifier. Also the output is present during only half cycle of input. It is known as half wave rectifier. This is full wave rectifier diagram. Here two diodes are used, D1 and D2, and we get the output at XY. The input signals are sinusoidal wave and output signals are we get as above, as shown in the figure. This is the output and input signals. The figure first shows the detailed circuit diagram for the use of PN junction diode as full wave rectifier. Figure second shows the input and output waveform. The step down transfer used in the center tapped in nature. The center tap terminal S3 of transformer always remains at a zero potential. Working during positive half cycle of input at secondary S1 is positive and S2 is negative. Due to this potential, the diode D1 is forward bias while diode D2 will be reverse bias. As diode D1 conducts, current flows through the circuit in path S1, D1, X, RL, Y, S3 and S1. Hence at our output, the current flows from X to Y such that X is positive and Y is negative. The output present with the positive half cycles. As diode D1 conducts, current flows through the circuit in path S1, D1, X, RL, Y, S3 and S1. Hence at output, the current flows from X to Y such that X is positive and Y is negative. The output is present with positive half cycle. During negative half cycle of input at secondary, S2 is positive and S1 is negative. Due to this potential, diode D2 is forward bias while diode D1 is reverse bias. As diode D2 conducts, current flows through the circuit in path S2, D2, X, RL, Y, S3 and S2. Hence once again current flows from X to Y at output. Hence positive half cycle is generated. Thus the input is bidirectional and output is unidirectional. It is rectifier as output is present during the complete cycle of input. It is also known as full wave rectifier.